guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Sakajin Cosplay, and tonight we are back here with you guys with Samurai Champloo, episode 4.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Last episode, Jin and Mugen kind of were jerks to Fu and they left her.
Yeah.
Ended up in the same town that is controlled by a Yakuza group who is fighting another Yakuza group who wants to take over. The first group is more kind, understanding. They go by the laws of old, you know, they want the peace. The other group thinks that only the strong can win, so they want to take over.
Yeah.
And Jin and Mugen ended up fighting for both.
Yeah.
Inside.
But Fu was taken and put in a
brothel. So
nice.
Mugen has heard that the other gang had a bodyguard that it was strong. It's Jin. So he's interested in fighting him, and Jin went undercover in the brothel.
As a beautiful woman.
Oh yes.
Might I say.
And now they're facing each other, and I mean, Faith brought them back together, apparently.
It's always Faith.
And Fu is right behind, like, what are you doing here? She doesn't seem to realize that she's in a very bad position now. But,
No.
so they're about to fight. Let's see how that fight goes, and if they can get the hell out of there.
Alright.
Let's go.
Oh. By the way, I saw that they were selling real vinyl of the Samurai Champloo OST. I so want to buy it.
It just so happens that you just got a disc turner, you know?
Yeah, that would be fitting.
I don't know how you call it in English. Vinyl disc playing machine? This disc turner? The thing, you know.
Last episode. Oh.
I mean, now
They're kind of doing a distraction right now, so that's okay.
And now they have actual cause, you know, it's not just them fighting.
Why?
She's doing that for her dad. Because he can't pay. If she leaves, they're gonna, you know, attack and kill her dad, maybe. He wants to fight him, not the others. He doesn't really give a shit about your gang.
No.
I said it last episode, he never actually said he was gonna work for you. Well, now he can't stick around with them.
He doesn't want to work for you. Can you do it?
You've got a goal, you've got one victim, a target, and you still got a strong Ronin with you. True. Still, it doesn't mean that you should do this.
Not anymore.
She never actually said that her family died, but I mean, that would make sense. As in, like, they were killed by the sunflower.
Yeah.
Right? It helps if he looks like a lunatic killing his own allies.
俺はな、そんなのに興味ねえ。支配すんのもされんのもごめんだぜ。俺といれば何だって思うままにできる。みすみすそれを捨てるつもりか。俺はな、てめえの腕以外何も信じねえ。あばよ。
Yeah. If you steal him, you can do anything that you want, but fighting.
He's already doing pretty much everything he wants.
てめえの腕しか信じてなかったよ。河原の親分とこを飛び出した時はな、てめえの腕でこの腕だけでもっとでっかいもんつかもってそう思ってたけどな、世の中そんなに甘くできちゃいねえ。おかしいと思ったって首を縦に振らなきゃいけねえ時だってあんだよ。くだらねえ、言い訳しながら生きてんじゃねえよ。てめえの生き方決めんのはてめえ自身だろ。
Ah, that's complicated.
That's how it should be, but not how it is.
Even
Most of
today.
the times.
ほら、もっとこっち来て客を引っ込めるか。おっと、うるせえ。いや、そそるそそる。俺が買っちゃおうかな。
Careful, kid. Don't do something you'll regret. Oh, shit.
血だ。殴り込みだ。宗介さん。
What have you done? Oh my goodness.
宗介さん。
You better run!
First skill, too, probably.
石松。お宅の二代目がね、うちの若い衆を刺したんですよ。どう落とし前つけてくれるんですか。
They can't let that go.
腕の一本や二本じゃ済みませんぜ。落とし前はつけさせてもらう。
Like, is it a life for a life kind of thing?
今回の件、血を流し合わずに解決したい。そこでだ。ヤクザはヤクザらしく、博打で勝負しようじゃないか。
It's rigged!
勝てば息子さんは返そう。その代わりそちらの島はいただくよ。命よりはマシだろう。わしが勝ったら必ず息子は助けてくれ。負けたら確かにその命をもって償わせていただく。ただし公平を期すため壺振りはこちらで用意する。サイコロはそちらで用意してくれ。いいんだな。こいつも極道の端くれ。いつでも覚悟はできてるはずだ。
He's got a lot of honor.
楽しみにさせてもらう。
We still don't know how he rigs his games, though, so...
There is a way. I don't remember how, but there is a way.
But if they provide the dice roller... Do you feel bad about leaving her there? He might actually have feelings.
Wow.
わざと負けて息子を返し、島はいただく。でも、壺振りは向こうで用意するって。心配ない。そんな壺振りはやってこないぜ。
Still rigs the game.
それじゃどっちにしろうちに不利じゃないですか。いずれにしろ償いはせねばならん。でも、もし負けたら宗介さんの命が。
He doesn't want to fight, but man, sometimes...
何してるの？わかんないかな。客がつかなきゃクビ。ここでもおさらばできるでしょ。
She's paying up a debt. I don't think she can get fired.
その顔最高。
Oh no, it backfires.
Oh no. Oh shit. No. Mugen, hurry up.
No.
It comes with a package. Again, the vase.
It put her in trouble. It helped her now.
Exactly. It got her out of trouble. Thank God she's a Disney princess. You're too late. But I love that he came back.
Yeah. Well, she handled herself pretty well, I might say.
で河原さんの壺振りは
まだいらっしゃってないようで。遅いな。どうなさったのかな。
But I mean, can it be gin or something?
遅えな。くそ、どうなっちまったんだ。
She's gonna be the dice roller.
Oh my goodness!
あの配って
Oh.
急いで急いで。
I mean, it works.
No.
She just ends up in the worst situations always.
She's so lucky and unlucky. Damn.
壺振りしが参りました。なんだと。
Oh man.
壺
Again, base.
よろしく
She's so cool.
入ります
She's so cool. What the fuck? She's so cool.
10 on 10 for the technique.
さあ張った張った
はん。勝。
勝負2号の半あの勝負長富一家の勝ちとなります
He didn't lose, but then
No, I did lose.
no, the bad guy didn't lose.
どの道最初から勝つ気はないがな。可愛い子分たちをあんたの下で苦しめる気はない。島を明け渡す気などさらさらないと言っているんだ。
Yep.
なんだと。約束通り命をもって償わせていただく。わし自身の命でな。
I had a feeling.
Oh man.
You know, actually, I thought that's what he wanted to do when he said he was going to take care of it first.
まったく一銭にもなりゃしねえ。
違う親父は立派に極道としての筋を通したんだお前らは極道でも何でもないただの下道だ
下道で結構。こうなりゃ力ずくで島をいただくまでだ。おっと、そこの用心棒、そのまま動くなよ。
Yeah, but we saw that the bodyguard and the back didn't like it.
何し
He
に来た。
probably stumbled in here, you know.
手が来やがらねえからよ。こっちから来てやったぜ。待て、こいつがどうなってもいいよ、別に。
His attitude slash character is something of its own. They need to get rid of the boss.
I think that is gonna be the one to get rid of him.
石松、何やってんだ。さっさとあいつらを叩き切ってこい。
Yeah. He preferred the code of
川
the.
世の人間だった俺を信用してなかった。俺だけじゃない。周りのやつ
He was never given what he was due.
あんたは金しか信用してなかったんだ。
He fought for him, but he never respected him. He was never respected.
石松 石松戻ってきてくれないか
宗介さん、
親父ならきっとそうするはずだ
ありがとうございます。けど俺も極道なしくれ。宗介さんの言う下道になり下がりたかありません。てめえのやったことに落とし前つけたらありがたくそうさせてもらいやす。決着をつけたい。
You can get your fight.
悪いがな、手加減なんて言葉は知らねえ。だろうな。
He doesn't want restraint. Go all out. It's a sad ending. Sorry.
It's a sad but a good one.
Yeah.
I understand why he did it,
It's
and I respect that.
it's crazy how realistic and like I won't say it aged well because obviously it's not that old, but through, you know, these characters that lived in a faraway time, you know, they are still addressing subjects that are very important to today's society. You know, when I was saying it's a very complicated situation, living in society, following the rules, calling it freedom. There's a lot of people that would argue that what we're doing as a society is not being free because we answer to someone else. You know, we can't do whatever we want. We can't decide tomorrow that we're going to live on our own somewhere and never pay taxes again, never, you know, have a job and just live off the land. Like, it doesn't work like that. The land is owned by someone, you know. There are laws out there. We can't do whatever we want. Of course, in a society without laws, though, what we get is anarchy. But I'm pretty sure that if we look out there, we will find people who will say that that's what they say to scare you. You know, there are conspiracy theories and stuff out there that could probably, you know, go head to head with in a debate about is following the rules, you know, a good thing or a bad thing.
But we've seen a couple of times some places where they didn't have any laws or structure and
it works.
Things went to shit.
And sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
well, it depends.
If you do live in a society with a lot of people, I think that you do need to have a certain type of structure and boundaries to make it work. But if you live on your own, that's different, I guess.
It's true that because of human nature, because of how people are, there will always be someone who will try to take charge. Always someone who will try to take advantage of the situation. And that's why we need rules. You know, I've read enough books about a situation where suddenly there are no rules and they try to make it work, but eventually they start making rules because it doesn't work like that. I can see the why some people, especially when freedom started to disappear, you know, when laws started to change and, you know, the regime became something else, you know, someone actually was in charge and someone started to tell these guys, you can't do that anymore. I have the power. They used to be in power and now they're not. So I could see why some would rebel. And they don't see the appeal in having laws because they want to be a free spirit. You know, they want to be, you know, allowed to go everywhere and do whatever. But like you said, it's true that without laws, we come to the end of society and it doesn't work. Even these thugs, like, they pretend that they don't follow the laws, but they create laws of their own. You know, they have their own set.
They're following the outlaws code. Yeah. Basically.
So, like, you see these two gangs and you have one who's trying to pretend that he doesn't want to do, you know, he doesn't want to answer to any laws, and that's why he wants to be the strongest, because he doesn't want to bend in front of anyone. But so I understand, but the speech he's doing is so selfish because in a way, like we said, in order for him not to bend to any rules, he has to set rules of his own. You know, he has to create a society of his own. So it's selfish to believe in that sort of dream. And then you have the other gang, who follows a set of rules, a code of honor, to the end. And sometimes it leads to tragedy. But at the end of the day, what he gets is peace for his people. In order to get that, he needs to make sacrifices, but that's the heavy burden that comes with being the chief, you know, being the boss. So I don't know, it's difficult because I'm pretty sure that if we went head to head with a person who believed in the other gang, you know, we could have a debate about, you know, what's best. But I think the bad one, the bad gang, sorry about the names, I'm really sorry, I don't remember. But the ones that wanted to be the strongest, I think they're being selfish by trying to say that, oh, we can offer freedom and stuff, but in the end it's a lie, it's an illusion.
We're offering freedom if you follow our rules and follow what we ask you to do.
Exactly.
That's not freedom.
Whereas the other sometimes looks like a coward, you know, he looks weak when he doesn't want to fight back because he still wants to follow his rules. He's like, I have a code, I told myself no more bloodshed. If someone from my clan kills someone from their clan, the rules say that we will pay them back, you know? So he follows this code, and I understand that in the eyes of a lot of people he might look weak, but at the end of the day he is the one with the more with honor, you know. He's the one that stayed true to his character and is doing the best for everyone, which is why he's not the one being betrayed and the other guy is the one being killed by his own guy.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It's still very relevant today, and I remember it's been a while, so I don't remember exactly what we said, but I remember in high school we were talking about us as a society being individualists or acting, you know, as an actual society. I think nowadays people are more individualists than they used to be.
Yes, we are, and we are so disconnected.
Yeah, we live in our own little world, and we don't really care, or at least some people don't really care about what happens to their neighbors, you know? They like, you see someone struggling, it's not everyone who's gonna pay for their groceries or try to help in any way they can. We saw it a lot with COVID this year as well, you know, people who would beat you up to get the last roll of toilet paper, you know? It gets crazy. So then you see a show like this where the very question of society following the rules, what you want in life and what you're willing to do to have a peaceful existence, it's like it's questioned. And you also got main characters who are not completely white or black, you know? Mugen is a very interesting character if you think about it, because he represents the individualist who doesn't give a shit.
Well, technically, yes and no, because he did went back for fuel, basically.
That's the thing. He appears like a guy who doesn't want to, you know, he doesn't want to follow the rules. He is not for the system. That's what he did say that he didn't want to. I think he saw through the lie of the illusion of the other gang who wanted to work with him. They were saying, oh, he'll be free and stuff, but that's not true. He's already doing what he wants. Working for them would mean bending, you know, in front of someone else, following their rules. So he represents, or at least he wants to represent, the individualist, the one that, you know, rejects society because he lives on his own. And I don't know about his past, but I have a feeling he went through some shit because, gosh, he doesn't want to trust anyone.
He did say that,
Yeah, but it's like he doesn't want to trust anyone. He doesn't want to get attached to anyone. He only believes in his skill. And he keeps, you know, pushing himself, and he keeps trying to challenge himself because, and we said this, I don't remember in which episode, but it's almost like if he's not the strongest, that's when he dies, you know, that's when he can't survive anymore. So by being the strongest, he makes sure that he has a peaceful existence. But then, like you said, he grew attached to Fu.
It's like he's tiptoeing between the line of what's right or wrong.
Yeah.
And usually he's leaning towards the wrong part of it because he's doing what he wants to do, even though that it's not fair if you think about it.
It's for his own good.
For his own good. But sometimes he go on the other side and Fu is being captured, so I need to break her free, basically.
He went back for her, which to me means that we might see a lot of changes in his character by the end of this show. And I can't wait to see where they're going to take him, because I think he's going to grow fond of them, both of them, maybe. And I mean, they're going to create their own little family. Fu, for example, she lost her entire family. She's got no one, and now she's got these two guys who are probably her only chance at ever getting to the Sunflower Samurai. So they did abandon her, but they found her again. And the fact that at least Mugen is, you know, already showing some attachment means that maybe she will also get really, really close to them, and it will create a bond.
But I hope.
Yeah.
For their sakes, I hope, because she looks like she's gonna be the one to calm them down and make her see that there's something more in life than just code or strength, you know. And
as for Jin, well, this episode wasn't very heavy on Jin. You know, we didn't see him much. He was just standing in the corner. But we'll discuss him more, I think, in later episodes. But
sorry, I just cut you out, but I just kept remembering when Fu was rolling the dice. Oh my god,
she was so cool.
She was so cool.
The outfit, the attitude, and the fucking roll dice, who I thought she missed, but then it was perfect. She was amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we'll watch the next episode.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. Check it out. The link is in the description.
Yep, so don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now, guys. And if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube.
Yes.
See you then.
Bye.